Hi guys, I'm VintageSims and welcome to the revamped version of the Simerican Settlers Challenge. You've never seen my face before unless you listen to Woohoo Podcast, which is my podcast with my best friend Gabrielle. We talk about The Sims, we review packs, we review mods, we talk about how horrible the game is and what we love about it, and we do challenges, so just a whole bunch of shit. Also, I cannot stop looking at myself, and my hair is so bad, and my glasses are so... Okay, So I never wanted to be on camera before because I feel really uncomfortable being on camera. And doing Woohoo Podcast with Gabby kind of made me more comfortable because we do videos for it. Also, I'm non-binary. I go by any, he, she, they, whatever. I honestly like being called mom and dad. I love when people call me mom and dad. I don't know. It's not even I don't know. But that being said, I don't feel like I need to present as female all the time. Obviously, I have my nails done. I look pretty feminine. But I don't feel the need to, wear makeup to present myself anymore because I'm not a woman. I mean, I shouldn't have to feel that way anyways, but it kind of released that. So now I'm comfortable being on camera looking like whatever this is. So I kind of look like shit. Also, I, hate that my glasses, reflect, but I can't see if I don't wear them, so what you gonna do, you know? Okay, so let's start the video. So I started The Sims 4 Simerican Settlers Challenge 4 years ago. I think it was 2017. I had lost my job. I moved back in with my grandparents and I had nothing to do. And I just would go to the library and check out vintage fashion books, and my grandparents had this book about the history of Seattle, and I got so into it, and I just started getting so into Victorian fashion and history and stuff like that. And then I found, the Decades Challenge and The Sims and everything, and I was like, squeeze me. So that kind of changed my life. And then I wrote the Decades Challenge. Well, I wrote half of it. Wait, no. I did not write the Decades Challenge. So sorry. I wrote this Simerican Settlers Challenge and did not finish it until recently. So recently I got really sick, not with COVID, and I just sat in bed and rewrote the challenge for 2 days. So I updated it. So I decided I would kind of go over the new rules with you guys, if that's cool with you. So I just want to say before we start, my content is not for children. I mean, unless you're a cool ass child, but who smokes weed. Just kidding. Do not quote me on that. I probably am gonna delete that part. Okay, let's actually start the video. So I have rules, but I guess we should start with the rules, right? That's probably more important. So I wrote these rules so fucking long ago, and does it say when I started? Oh, I put them up in July of 2018. That feels wrong. I feel like I did it way sooner, but maybe not. So the new rules, I'm just gonna go over the basic rules and then the rules for the 1850s, and I'll link the the full rules set below. Also, I'm not gonna look at anything but myself in this video probably, so I don't know what this is. Okay, let's get the bio. Hello and welcome to the new and improved Simerican Settlers Challenge. This challenge was adapted from my absolute favorite Sims challenge ever, the Decades Challenge by Zombie Cleo. My version of the challenge focuses more on the Victorian era, which was 1837 to 1901, and starts in the 1850s instead of the 1890s. I said, fuck the 1930s. I said, fuck the 1830s and the 1840s. We're going 1850s, baby. I just drooled. You play your family until our current decade, starting out in a small I always do this to myself. A small rural cabin, and slowly with technology with oh boy, okay, with With technological and social advances, your Sims will rise and fall with the times, losing money, careers, and loved ones. Can your Sims evolve with the changing times, and will they survive war, famine, drugs, fame, and the Great Depression? This is life as a Simerican settler. This is life as a Simerican settler. So the 1850s, a home of our own. Who wrote this? Like, the year was 1850 and your founder or founders have just bought some farmland and are ready to start a family and find a way to support it. This is the beginning of your journey as a settler. What can you do with it? All right, so we have the 1850s rules. The beginning. I'm so hungry right now. Okay. The beginning. Founder must be young adult or older. Life was hard. Choose one negative trait. You can choose your founders as... Wait, that's not what it says at all. You can choose your founders' traits, but you gotta choose one bad one. Dress your Sims as historically accurate as possible. I have some CC links below. Yeah, I still do. Okay. If you begin with two unrelated Sims of the opposite gender, they must be married or about to be married. You can begin with any ethnicity, but you cannot comfortably get married until the 1960s because people were racist. Fuck off. If you're racist, get out of here. Get out of here. Leave. Leave. You can have a pet, even though they're fucking annoying. They're so annoying. They never eat, and then they die, and I'm like, you literally wouldn't eat, and I asked you to eat like a million times. Oh my god. I did it to myself again. Buy land in a buy land in a rural why can't I say this word? Okay, I'm just in a farmy area. You can delete existing neighbors and add your own if you want friends. A new decade will start every 20 Sims days and works best with the medium lifespan, which I did not do the first time around, but I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. I'm doing it this time because it didn't make sense last time. Building. So confidently wrong every time. Okay, building. Build a small cabin. You may use Motherlode to build your cabin how you like, but using testing cheats on and money 100 after. I literally cannot read right now. There is no electricity. You must use candles, lanterns, and fireplaces for light and warmth. Your Sim has to use bathtubs, no showers. In the debug options, you can Google how to do that. There is a wooden bathtub that I like always use. It's great. You should get it. Only outdoor toilets, outhouses. I also found an outhouse mod. I'll try to link it below if I remember. If not, you could probably just Google outhouse mod and you probably would find it. You must build your house with what you can find around you. Use wood, stone to build your property. This includes walls, floors, furniture. Do your best. I mean, they would have fabric and shit, so you can have fabric. Like, it's not that deep. Do what you feel is right for you. Believe in your dreams. Be yourself. Be your authentic self. I just got done doing tarot readings, and they were all like, you believe in your dreams. So I'm in that vibe right now. Old-fashioned stove and appliances, and for extra difficulty, you can play off the grid. I would do that, but my mods aren't off the grid, so none of my cool mods would work, so it's whatever. Lifestyle. This one's a long one. All right. Men must make a living through woodworking, gardening, painting, fishing, searching for collectibles, beekeeping, which comes with seasons. Typewriters were not around yet, so you can write with a notebook that I linked. Men must pay the bills, fix broken items, keep a close relationship with the heir, choose and speak to suitors before introducing them to his daughters. Women can help with gardening, painting, beekeeping, comes with seasons, flower arranging, seasons, candle making, eco lifestyle, or knitting, nifty knitting. Women must take care of the children, cook meals, teach toddler skills, read to children, clean the home, wash the laundry, and support her husband. You do not have to wash laundry. You do not have to have laundry day. I fucking hate laundry day. I hate it. hate it. So you don't have to do that. Some people like laundry day, so I was saying, like, she has to do it. For fun, Sims can play horseshoes, darts, or chess. They can also paint, take photos, play the piano, violin, or fiddle, or read. There is a simple upright piano mod here. I did not link it, apparently. So that's fun. Sims may not listen to music yet. They didn't have a way to, unless they were playing it, I guess. Your Sims cannot afford birth control. You must try for a baby. Can only paint classic landscape, realism, and impressionist paintings. You can grow a cow plant for the 1860s to use to kill people off. You can obviously kill them off by starving them or, you know, doing other things if you want. This way you can, like, kind of have a cow. But also there's an amazing cow mod you should get. It's so good, and I'm using that for this. And I usually just kill Sims by, like, making them starve to death anyways, so. Must cure sickness with natural remedies. Your Sims may not go to festivals, events, or parties. Your Sims can go to lots that fit with a decade. Your Sims may not have parties, but can have friends over. Your Sims can create social clubs. You may not use a pregnancy test to determine if you're pregnant. You can use a cell phone to invite people over. Consider it a letter. Outdoor retreat update. Your Sims can travel to Granite Falls to complete aspiration needs, but may not vacation. Get famous update. You must turn off fame before you begin the challenge. You can turn it on later, right? We just don't want to be famous right now, because you can get famous for everything, and it's, like, so annoying. Seasons update. Your Sim can celebrate Harvest Fest and Winterfest at home with their family. There's so many things that packs add, and I just, like, can't keep up with them. Relationships, and then I have in all caps, you can skip this rule, because fuck. Okay, I brought this up earlier, but it is not socially acceptable to marry outside of your own ethnicity or marry someone of the same gender or even, like, date them, like. But if you do date or marry basically outside of the norm, you're not allowed to speak to any Sims outside of the family unless that Sim was considered a good friend beforehand. Again, you can skip that rule. No try for baby until married unless you want to be extra spicy with your game. These are rules, but rules are meant to be broken. Live your life, people. Enjoy yourselves. I break my own rules all the time because I like literally forget them. I don't even remember what these are. Teenagers may not mess around, again, unless you want to be spicy. Sims can only get married at home. Sims cannot get a divorce unless one of them commits adultery, and even then, it was rare. If your female Sim is widowed, they must wear all black until the mourning period is over and may not be remarried until after the moodlet goes away. Children, heirs will be the eldest legitimate male child, but if you only get girls, then the eldest will be the heir, and her husband will be the lead of the family. You may choose your children's aspirations, but you must randomize all your Sims traits. Breastfeed your babies, no bottles. I'm sure they had bottles, but, you know, let's make it. I mean, they obviously had bottles, but that's stupid. Have babies at home. Your teens do not have to go to school and may stay and help with Your teens do not have to go to school and they may stay and help with woodworking, gardening, painting, fishing, searching for collectibles, beekeeping, flower arranging, candle making, and knitting. Your daughters may not move out until they are married. You can simulate death during childbirth by rolling a die after your Sim gives birth. If you roll a 5 or a 10, then your Sims die. I have not had this happen yet, but, like, I'm scared. Okay, so those are the rules. Let's, like, dive in to the game a little bit, and then I'll let you guys go, and then the next episode we'll actually play. So I kind of redid all the lots, or most of the lots in this area. So I have some, like, farmland over here. I obviously left this because I'm lazy. And it's a whole thing. So I don't know why none of them are wearing their clothes. Like, I have mods on. I don't know. But they are when you go into the game. So these are, like, families that live around where my Sims live. Or our Sims. They're our Sims now, okay? I'm, like, hunching. I need to sit up, right? So I put new pubs. Even though the pubs were, like, okay. I was like, let's spice this up. I'm tired of going to the same fucking pubs all the time. I have some like weird hermit shacks over here in the woods. There's a lighthouse. The bluffs I kept. Chudwell is he's like one of the first people I made. I made it for the Decades Challenge, I think, originally. We got a witch cabin. We just got this empty land. And then over here we have, we'll probably move over here after, probably in like the 1880s. We'll probably move over here. I think that's what I did in the last game too, or the last time I did this. So I kept a lot of these buildings. Yeah, but I moved some stuff. So I got some new houses over here that are more fitting. I have an old factory that I downloaded. It's a house, but it looks like a factory, so whatever. I have a new little, a little plaza, I guess. I did this so long, I don't remember. I have a Victorian London street that's really fucking cool that I kind of had to, like, fix a little bit to fit with the area, but it is cute as fuck. I got a brothel. I forgot about that. I got a brothel. I should probably turn off Wicked Ones before we play the actual game. Yeah, there's a garden over here. There's a restaurant. I totally forgot I got a brothel. That is so funny. That is so me. Okay, so that's like the neighborhood. Okay, let's go into the game actually now. I hope this whole thing isn't just my bald spot and me being like, okay, I already came in and kind of like did some things. I think I got them vegetables already over here. They haven't planted them. I got them the cow mod over here. We also have a what is this? A mill, a chicken coop, a bee hive thing. But this is their house. I wish it wasn't so freaking dark right now. Okay, let's meet the family. So we're gonna start with Big Joe. Also, my computer is like making noises now because I plugged it in, but if I don't, it'll die, so that's fun. We'll start with Big Joe Blackburn. So he is an adult. He is aging up in 23 years. Let's go to him. He is this like big beefy man, but he's like a little sweetheart. I love Big Joe. So Joe is handy, stoic, family-oriented, green thumb, and then I guess they gave him reward trait. Did I do that? I don't remember. I don't remember. Caregiver. Caregiver Sims are driven by their empathy and compassion to protect and care. Unfortunately, others can exploit their good nature to their own ends. So did that come with like the new update? I'm wondering. Everyman Sims just want to belong and feel like a part of something. They lack the distinctive identity and rarely stand out. Leave Big Joe alone. Don't even come for Big Joe. And then we have Elizabeth Blackburn. She's a young adult. So she is a coward. Oh yeah, Joe's negative trait, I put as stoic just because he's like really just like not super emotional, but he is, but he doesn't come off that way, you know? And then we have Elizabeth. This is their winter outfits, by the way. They're not as poor as when I started the last one, I think. So their outfits are like a little bit nicer. So she is a coward, charming, a natural musician, domestic. She also is a caregiver and an everyman. Oh yeah, and then her aspiration is to have a big happy family. And his aspiration is to be a homesteader, so that's a modded one that I got, but it's perfect. So basically, it's like a pioneer homesteader thing, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. So he wants to, you know, do fishing, harvest some plants and shit like that. So that is their situation, I guess, right? There's nothing else they need to know. Okay, let's go look at the house now, I guess, huh? Maybe turn on the lights in this little guy. Okay, this is the house. I have all the lights dim because, you know me. So we got some chimneys, we got some, it's wood, we got some, you know, stones. We got some stuff back here. And let's go inside. I honestly don't remember what this house looks like. I just realized it looks so much like the other one I made, but for like the 1860s. Like, that's embarrassing. So you walk in. Oh, there's upstairs. I really hate that, like, the stair situation. I don't like it. Okay. Like the ceilings are so white. So you walk in, there's that, I guess. The stairs are up, you know, there. This is the entryway. It's so dark. We have a piano. I don't even know if we have a violin. I might have to get a violin for him. I have some knitting stuff over here, rocking chair. We have a deer and a goat or something. Their head, I mean. We have a place. I am like moving the camera way too quickly. Okay, we have some, you know, paintings. It's not even a painting. It's literally something with like foil. A painting area though. This is a bookshelf, but everyone keeps asking me where I got it, but it's not on the internet anymore. And I don't know if it's like bad for me to like upload it if it's not mine, but like everyone wants it and it's in my game and I'm like, I'm sorry. So then we have some chess over here. We have a bar over here because I love the drug and alcohol mods. I don't even know if that's what it's called. But I love making my Sims like alcoholics and stuff, which would be really fitting with the time. So I'm definitely going to make Big Joe an alcoholic. Oh, I deleted something that was here, I guess. I don't know what I did. I didn't put anything new, I guess. So maybe I'll put something there. Here's the kitchen. Apparently a bunch of my stuff is missing, which is fun. So I guess I'll update that before we actually play. That's nice. Yeah, here's the kitchen. It's very like a mediocre kitchen, I guess. I don't know if I did over here under the stairs, but there's a chair that maybe you can use. And then just some, you know, things that they would have carried all their stuff over here in. Then you go upstairs. This door leads to the bedroom. Surprise. Apparently there was something missing there. What happened to all my stuff? Like, truly. I did have to delete some stuff because my game wasn't working. So maybe I deleted that stuff. But this is a very bland room. And then this one I'm guessing is going to be the child's room. It is very dark and scary in there. And that's the entire house. Wow. Woo! So that's the house. It's pretty basic, but she cute. So I'm excited to do this challenge. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Oh, it's playing. If you guys have any thoughts about the rules or anything I'm doing, you can not tell me because I will cry. JK. But I hope you guys have an awesome day. I will have some stuff linked below. Definitely check out my podcast, Woohoo Podcast. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, Podbean, and we even have a YouTube channel, Woohoo Podcast. And we do like uploads of the podcast on YouTube if you don't want to use the other app. We are going to have some mini-sodes coming out soon, so look forward to that. All right. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye. 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 Bye.